Ladies and gentlemen of Millstone, thank you for coming out this day to discuss British acts being passed on our colony of New Jersey and how it affects us. We are here today to call your attention to the proclamation line. The act was passed in 1763. It forbids colonists from moving west of the Appalachian Mountains and settling the Ohio River Valley. The British claim this is to protect us from natives, but we know the truth. It's because they think we are children who can't take care of themselves and need the mother country to take care of us. We are veterans of the French and Indian War, as many of you are. We fought for that land and we deserve it. You fought for that land and you deserve it. Everyone join us in protesting. We fought for it, we deserve it. We fought for it, we deserve it. We fought for it, we deserve it. Now everyone, all together. We're not fine with the proclamation line. We're not fine with the proclamation line. We're not fine with the proclamation line. Thank you, citizens of Millstone. We hope that you will help in protesting this terribly unfair act to our colony. Thank you. All right, boys and girls, what we just did is an example of the verbal/vocal protest that you will do on Friday for your Colonial protest project, okay? It should go, what, am I boring you? It should go exactly something like that, right? Notice all of the components that were in there. I was loud. I was energetic, as you should be, right? You should be passionate. You're pretending that you are a colonist protesting this act. So I want to see energy, want to see passion, want to see voice projection, right? Everyone in your group should have a speaking part. We didn't do that because, this guy's just a freeloader. He didn't do any of the work, right? Don't be that in your group, okay? You put forth effort, whether it's in the verbal protest or the visual, but everybody should have a speaking part when you get up in front of the class, okay? But think about the components, right? I said what the act was. I clearly stated what it did, that it didn't allow colonists to move west of the Appalachian Mountains, okay? I stated exactly why colonists wouldn't like it, right? They felt like they fought for the land, they deserved it, and now they're not being allowed to have that. And then lastly, I got the crowd involved, right? Your verbal protests should have some kind of chant, slogan, poem, song, rap, whatever, something to get the crowd involved, because the whole point is, guys, you're pretending this is a town hall meeting where you're trying to get the rest of the township to support you protesting this act because you think it's unfair, right? So you want to try to get the crowd involved in some kind of way. Your verbal/vocal protest should have something like that, okay? This was a good roadmap for you guys. Tomorrow, I will post a short little clip showing you guys what like a visual should look like. But keep in mind your visual, right? It should also say what the act is. It should say what it does. It should have a slogan on it. And your visual should have 2 images showing that you're clearly against this act, okay? All of this is in your directions from yesterday. All of this is from the video, or in the video that I posted for you guys yesterday. All of this you can see in the rubric as well, okay? Today, while you're working on this, make sure that you get together with your groups. Make sure you're going through the directions and rubric, almost like a little checklist. Are you copying me? What are you doing there? And that you're kind of checking things as you go. Super last thing. Again, divide and conquer the work, right? Have everybody have a part. Don't be a freeloader in the group. Make sure that you're doing work as you need to. I highly suggest you guys too, for like a script, print something out, type something up on like a Google Doc and share it with everybody in your group. And when you present, I don't mind if you go up there with like a Chromebook in front of you that you're reading from. That's okay. That's totally okay. Or if somebody wants to print 4 scripts out at home and bring it in for the group, that would be great. Okay, so I highly recommend something like that. But that was an example of the verbal vocal protest that you guys should be doing for Friday. Kind of how it should look. Okay, tomorrow I'll post what the visual should look like. All right, Norris Clan, work well. Be respectful to your group mates. Be inclusive. Make sure all opinions and voices are heard. Make sure you're putting work into your group. And remember, guys, if you didn't yesterday, you should have started with those couple of questions on the directions to get your group's thoughts in order. Then you move on to your verbal/vocal protest and your visual protest. And at the very end, you do the self-reflection when you're all done with everything. Okay? All right, guys, be good. And I miss you guys. See you soon.